Hey guys, welcome back to episode 4 of Road to Free to Play. I am MightyLeafy, and today I'm feeling pretty energetic. Mood is pretty good. So right off the bat, I wanted to sort of get this off my chest. So my total accumulated spending on this game since its launch has been about, give or take, 3,000 US dollars. Now it's not something I'm very proud of. In fact, I'm extremely embarrassed about it, and I don't really like bringing up the subject, but I feel like I need to. Especially if I'm making a series on this, tackling this problem at hand, I have to come out and admit it, so then I can overcome it. And I feel like if I don't admit to it, you guys are not gonna, take me serious or just, I don't know. I feel like I need to. This is my part. I need to do it. And there we go. I promised some people I would unveil the figure on a video because, it's not to build suspense or anything. It's because everybody's been so supportive, and I wanted you guys to all hear it at the same time, so that if you want to go ahead and laugh at me for it, I guess I deserve it. Feel free to do that. But one thing I do have to say is that when it comes to addiction problems or gambling problems, so to speak, a lot of people that are suffering from this kind of problem, they have, anxiety issues, and they are suffering like depression, although they might not necessarily know about it. I went to the doctors for a OCD problem, and then they told me I had anxiety problems, and then they told me that I had depression. I'm like, okay, well, I didn't know that, but now that I know, I guess it all makes sense, is what I'm trying to say. So why did I bring this up? Well, I just wanted you guys to be mindful when you do hear your friends or people coming forth to you, telling you their story about their addiction or their gambling habits, or just things that usually people are very uncomfortable with sharing. Like, I'm very uncomfortable with sharing this, but I feel like somebody has to do it. So I just really hope that this message gets across to people, and that I can, perhaps this series will help people out. It's becoming like the amount of support that I'm getting from just comments from YouTube, from Reddit, from Facebook. My Twitter's kind of dead, but that's because I don't know how to use it properly. Even like my Discord server, just the amount of supportive feedback that I'm getting, I am determined to make this transition a successful one, so that later down the line, people who are suffering the same problem with gacha games come to realize that it's an addiction, and they have something to refer back to. And I wanted this to be a successful story for them, like an inspiring one. Man, that sounds really corny, but hey, okay, well that's my super long opening, but hey, let's do it. Okay, so after that 10-hour opening, here's my daily report on my daily update status thing. So I get confused. It's day 3 now, right? Because I started on day 0. I probably should have done like an episode 0, day 0 sort of thing. But now the episode numbers and the days don't sync up, so I'm really confused now. But episode 4, it's day 3. I'm doing well. The main quest came. The GC thing, the Grand Conquest. I thought it was gonna happen, but it didn't happen because it's happening as I'm recording this now. Like, I'm recording it a day late, so it's even more confusing for me. Like, I was really busy. Seriously, guys. These videos, they take me about 4 hours to make, and then I spend about 3 hours to get back to everybody who's been kind enough to you know, like give me feedback, supportive feedback. Just, yeah. Okay, no words. I cannot describe the amount of gratitude that, yeah, just no words. Okay, anyways, back to the update. I think in my previous video I said that I was gonna do the free pull on the legendary banner and then get the hell out of there. I went into the legendary banner and I saw one green stone. I clicked it and there was smoke, and Lord and behold, glimmer is what I got out of that. So that's pretty good. I mean, it would have been too good if it was a legendary Lin on free summon, but yeah. Then I saw that there is a colorless orb. Now I am being a little bit not great here, but the thing is, this current legendary banner that is happening, the 3 colorless focus, none of them are bad for me, and I really did need myself some colorless fodder, even healers actually. And yeah, it was a pretty good summon there. I think I'll show you guys what I got in like the video as opposed to like talking about it, because you know it was a lucky summon, so I don't really want to like piss people off or anything like that. And also I did say I wanted to finish off on the Wings of Fate banner, which I did, so now I'm done with that banner. You know, Wings of Fate, so I think it's only fate that I was eventually going to have to, you know, tackle this problem. So I guess Faye, you know, the cute little owl, might have been watching my videos. She spoke with her boss at IS, decided to give me one last send-off gift in the form of a perfect Ivy Hinoka. So that's very, it's kind of dear to me that I have this memento, so to speak, to remember my pay-to-win days with. IS and Nintendo are thanking me for my $3,000 contribution to the franchise, and I will continue to support, you know, IS and Nintendo, not via the gacha money, but via making videos about their games and getting the word out there that the games they make are superb. I'm not spending money on the gacha games, but I am definitely buying the Nintendo games, physical copies. That's all I wanted to say. Okay, so as promised, I am going into hermit mode for the orb saving aspect. A lot of people have been telling me that watching the orb counter go up is very encouraging for when you're trying to stay free to play and not pay money for the game, you know, to play the game. By free to play, of course, I am referring to merely my current status, not that I have never spent a single dime on the game. I did mention that the legendary banner has, you know, the colorless focuses, the 3 units there. Any of them I would be okay with, but I thought about it and I decided, you know, I should probably just not touch it, because legendary banners are bad news, and if I'm sniping colorless, even though I'm fine with any of the 3 focuses, it can take me anywhere up to 100 orbs to even get one of those units. I mean, I want them for merges, or in female Grimma's case, I want the unit for my flyer core, but I don't necessarily need it, so there's that. Like, female Grimma's a good unit, but she is, I feel like Myrrh is better, and I do have Myrrh, so I don't need her. Also, I know that these units are only going to get better and better, and so people have been telling me save up and only spend when, you know, like, just think about what possible characters could be released further down the line. So I'm thinking, if Midori ever came out, or if there was like a maid Cordelia, then that's where all my free-to-play saving orbs will be going into. So until a banner that comes out with a seasonal unit or a new unit that I really want, I'm probably just going to hang tight to my orbs. So somebody also mentioned to me that you should have some rules regarding spending, but they shouldn't be too strict because you know, when it's too strict, you feel kind of forced and pressured. They also said that it's good to occasionally give yourself a little bit of a reward for achieving milestones in your goals. Maybe if a few months pass and there's no such a banner that has new units that I really like, maybe I can allow myself a little bit of reward. By that I mean allow myself to spin a few of the free-to-play orbs that I will have saved up. You know, once I hit a certain amount of days that I have been successful in staying as a non-paying gacha customer thing. Alright guys, so that is my video for today, and that is the update. I think in the background I will just be playing the failed attempts and the successful attempts at me fighting the new legendary Lin Inferno map. Please don't take it as something like I'm trying to show off or anything like that. I am using pay-to-win power creep units. That's the only reason why I did beat it on my 4th try. So I'm not saying like, man, I'm like so good at the game or anything like that, but I'm just saying that the whale units that I got were incredibly powerful and they carried me there. So yeah. So if you guys have something related to this topic at hand to share, then definitely feel free to do that in the comment section down below. Otherwise, I have set up a Discord server. Now, it's not mainly geared towards talking about this stuff, but I am happy to discuss it there. I also have a Facebook and Twitter, but I think the Twitter is like kind of dead. So all the links will be down in the video description below. Okay, thank you guys for watching if you've kept up with it so far, and I guess I'll see you guys on the next episode.